back to Faded Truth. Today I have another beautiful cast member of the movie Bully the Dead Don't Die. And today I have Stephanie on the show, also known as Bugz.
Look, Rico, I took this on because you said that this was a sure shot.
Hey, you know,
No, I don't need no heat coming this way.
I know, and I appreciate everything you do. You know I do.
Money Bugz, I should say, is laundering money for Rico and Valentine. He's warning her about something, and she's getting a little apprehensive, like, wait, hold on, like, you know, I did this to help you out or to look out or whatever because we go way back, but I told you I don't want no bullshit, you know?
So, do you like Rico?
You picked. So this is how you gonna do? You're not gonna ease your way in. You just gonna go straight.
Because I saw that slick look at the end, like because he's like, you know, babe, I got you. You're like,
Oh man. So okay, in a lot of ways, I feel like Bugz is like me. I'm used to like watching sports and boxing and playing football and everything or whatever with the guys. So I've always been that kind of cool, relatable, around the way girl or whatever the case.
Okay.
So I think that Bugz and Rico kind of had that kind of set up a situation at first. So I think at some point she was expecting for him, like, see me, she wanted more.
Cheers to your pimp cup.
Mm-hmm. My homegirl, Shanta, she made this for me. I think like last year or something like that. I love it.
It matches your whole decor. I like the purple. That's my favorite color.
Same.
Looks royal.
Yeah. Come on, somebody. Okay. Yes. You finna put something in the air.
Throw it in the air. Hey,
I'm
throw
not
it
mad
in
at
the
all.
air. You said you didn't sign up for this, so now they're getting you into some bullshit.
Like Rico is letting her know that like, some heat is coming down on us or what have you.
Right.
He's warning her that shit is about to get thick. And she's kind of like, wait, hold on. I'm doing this as a favor, but this is my legitimate business.
Right. What does she do legitimately?
She owns the auto shop, the auto repair shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I saw another scene, one where you get the bag over your head.
Oh.
Right. So that's where I first saw you, and I was like, oh, I gotta talk to this girl because she's getting fucking robbed and shit, or
right.
kidnapped, like whatever.
Right.
So what's going on in that scene?
Slaying them. Easy get to slaying them.
Bugz, she confronts Rico. She's realizing his true identity and what he does for a living, and she's like, how you play me like that? Like, we go way back. He's implicated and she's a part of it now because she's been working with him laundering money for so long. And I guess her mindset is kind of like, even if this is what you do, why would you involve me? And she storms out of the apartment upset. He's trying to explain. And as she's storming out, there's like some mobsters coming up and they throw the bag over her head. And
you screaming because you were like fucking going off, and then it's just like boom.
Right. It's like, wait, what the hell? Alex, he's so sinister because he didn't tell me. He's so sinister. But I love it. I love it. Because like he kind of talked to me before the scene. I had the script already, but he's one of those people that his mind is working right there on the spot, which I totally love.
Wait, so did you know that you were going to get the bag over your head, or was that a shock?
I didn't know. He said that I was going to get grabbed up or something like that, or what have you. And then like right there on the spot is when he just was like, yo, this is what we're going to do. And he's like, you with it? You game? And I'm like, yeah, let's get the shot. Let's go. There's no real way that you can prepare for that either. There's no.
I feel like I would have just like fell or something real quick, like tried to like come out the bag, like.
And my actions were real. Like when I'm kicking and yelling and screaming, I'm really like, oh shit. So homie was really strong to be able to handle me like that,
When's the first time that you got into acting? I know at a young age you were reciting Eddie Murphy.
I used to recite the whole thing of Delirious and Raw, go to school and just like act a fool. I can't remember a time that I wasn't interested in acting, to be perfectly honest. I went to high school for performing arts. It was called Talent Unlimited in Manhattan. There were people in there who played instruments, who sang, who danced, actors. It was just talent at wall to wall. You come out of the classroom, somebody's in the hallway busting out a dance, a monologue, anything.
Can you recite me your favorite Eddie Murphy joke?
Oh, shit. Damn, I can't, I'm going to mess it up. But he was talking about, like, he was saying, like, every man cheats. Every man, he said it's some guys in the audience sitting there with a lady right now looking like, hey Ed, would you shut the fuck up?
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, the jokes is funny and everything, but damn, shut the fuck up. There's a faithful man in the audience, clap your hands. And he says, like, the woman turned around and look at her man and he's like, ain't you gonna put your hands together? You better clap for this pussy. Stand up and clap. Stand your ass up and clap.
So you have 3 boys, right?
Yeah.
Are they all black? Are they mixed?
My 2 oldest sons are black and Hispanic. My youngest son is not.
So do you feel that you have to tell them different things now with the whole movement that's going on and everything? Like, do you have to tell them how to act, or did you already kind of present that to them growing up?
Yeah, I've been talking to them about this type of thing from they were like really, really young. My sons are 7 years apart, all 3 of them. So I had to do it, at different times or what have you. I'm now talking to my 7-year-old about things. And of course, it's different. When we were younger, we learned everything from the news. These kids have the internet and access to everything right at their thumbs. So sometimes he's coming to me with situations and I'm putting that awkward situation where, like, now I have to explain something to him that his mind not be ready to fully receive. I talked to my sons about possibly being like apprehended by the cops. And I remember with my oldest son vividly, I went to talk to him about how to respond to the police if he was ever stopped. And he's like, oh, they already stopped me. And at the time, I think he was 14, 15, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm like, seriously? Like, you've never told me anything about that? And he said, yeah, they told me that I looked too old to be using a school bus pass. And they like hemmed me up and checked my pockets. And it's like, I lost it. What do you say? Do you tell them to comply? I've seen a lot of people comply. I've seen people with their hands up. I've seen people on the ground and their fate still ends up a lot of different ways. Some people don't make it home. Sometimes tell them to run, fight back, comply. You really don't know.
Most of the time, they're going to have to comply to even have a fighting chance.
Right.
So it's like, you want to come back home to me, you have to fucking bite your tongue. And it's like, I can't even do that. I hate it. So it's just really fucked up world. But I feel like growing up and raising kids in this, I would be super scared as a mom. So I'm giving you props for that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's tough as hell. Me and my sons, we've been super active. While my son started marching with me back with Trayvon Martin, when they had like a rally for Mike Brown. My kids were with me. They had a rally for Colin Kaepernick. They were there. Then more recent with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. We've always been very, very active. Always.
What's the definition for you for an actrivist? Because I know Tansy is an artivist.
Yeah.
So did you guys come up with this together, or?
No, not at all. Like, when I saw hers, I said, damn, that's dope. I wish I had thought of that first. Like, of course, I consider myself an actress, but also an actrivist, where it's like I just merged the words because I think, who is this? Nina Simone, one of my heroines. As an artist, she feels that it's our responsibility to reflect the times that we're in. Sometimes some people, they may not want to hear a lecture or what have you, but if you put it in a song or if it's in a movie or something like that or whatever, people will receive it better. So I always try to incorporate things that I feel about, things that I think people want to see with things that people need to see. It's like hiding the medicine in the candy, for lack of a better term.
What is the Carnival Girls?
It's an all-female production team. We write, we do our own stage and our props, and we put on plays in the city, like mostly like in the East Village. I've been with Carnival Girls now for I think 2-3 years possibly, and I did like a big play called The Werewolf of Washington Heights. And I played Afro-Latina. I was a Dominican woman, an immigrant, and I had a Jewish wife. It was bomb. I earned a nomination for Innovative Theater Awards.
Nice.
Yeah.
You said you had a Jewish wife?
Yeah, I had a Jewish wife, and I played a Dominican woman.
Did you have to kiss her and stuff?
I did.
Was that weird for you?
It was. It was weird, because director, her name is Charmaine. She was serious about the scene study and us really acting as if we were a married couple. So there were times in rehearsal and everything where her and I really had to, like, even outside of rehearsal, she wanted us to build a bond so that it would read that much better and translate that much better on the stage. I was very, like, protective of her and everything. And it was so weird the night that her actual husband came to the show.
It's like, damn, babe. Thank you for the free show.
Right.
What's your motto for yourself?
Man. Everything is perspective. Like, it's how you look at a thing and how you receive a thing that shapes your reality. Sometimes we feel like things are a certain way and we receive it that way, but that's not actually what it is. Like, more seeing the glass half full as opposed to half empty. So I'm big on, like, gratitude affirmations and being grateful even for my current situation. Even if I'm not particularly satisfied with it and I want more for myself, I learn to be grateful and to be a good steward over what I have currently. Mm-hmm. And that will open up the doors for more to come in. You know, if you, whatever little you're blessed with, you really appreciate that, and then you'll be blessed with more eventually. Yeah.
When you get to that point of being more blessed, it's like, yeah, I always have to stop and, like, tell myself, like, think about where you came from and then look at where you're at now, because my dreams are so much bigger than what I'm doing that I don't, like, take the time to be grateful for where I'm at. And I'm like, bitch, like, you would have been killing somebody for this life fucking 10, 15 years ago.
Right.
Like, let's just sit down and be humble and just chill and enjoy it, you know?
But we don't celebrate our wins, and sometimes we don't give ourselves our flowers. Sometimes we don't look in the mirror and be like, bitch, I'm proud of you. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. Like, you doing your thing. I remember you talked about this and now you're doing it or what have you, and I'm proud of you. Ooh.
Yeah, self-checks. Look, you got your soul going?
Yes. That just, like, I just felt that in my spirit. Like,
oh, yes.
Something there, sis.
Yeah. Oh, you can sing too?
I mean, she do a little something.
So thank you so much for being on the show, Bugz.
Wild niggas in the squad that'll stab a few. You know what it is. Couple black mans, black gloves for the lid. We be in the club popping bottles in the vid.